What is up, lab coats? DJ here. Let's get back to Green Run and talk about how significant the HAARP research station is to the zombie storyline. First, where have we seen evidence of HAARP before? In Shinanuma. Go to the double tap machine and look below the left. There's a sliver of paper and it states might be powering HAARP, but it comes with a risk. The last line says something along the lines of may consideration or may consider the time. I'm not positive. But one thing is for damn sure, the zombie storyline is written well ahead in advance. Let's jump to Green Run. We get on the bus, and what is the first thing the bus driver says?
Welcome aboard. Please secure all personal belongings and take your seat. Now departing for the HAARP research station.
What gives?
Then, as we start to exit the tunnel, the bus driver has a navigational issue and starts spewing error codes.
Error. Global position system navigation error. Maintain current course. Implement automatic course upgrade protocols.
If you look closely, the road that leads to HAARP research station is on the right. The reason there is an error for the bus driver is because the road is blocked or something has malfunctioned. But for whatever reason, this is the problem that we encounter on Green Run. We do the Tower of Babel Easter egg, we get the achievement, but we don't get all the perks. This leads me to believe that there is something much bigger and we must uncover. We must get to HAARP. So what does HAARP stand for? HAARP is the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. It's an ionospheric research program jointly funded by the U.S. Air Force, the U.S. Navy, and the University of Alaska and the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. It resides in Glaucona, Alaska. HAARP is a field of antennas hooked together to act as one giant one. 360 antennas, in fact, and each generate 10,000 watts. That accumulates up to 3.6 million watts collectively. To put it in perspective, a radio station's max frequency is about 50,000 watts. It was created originally as a defensive weapon for the good of mankind. Then the military stepped in and bought the project outright and started seeing the potential as an offensive weapon. What's unique about this is that they are not broadcasting out. They broadcast up into the ionosphere, which happens to be the highest part of our atmosphere. They literally heat the ionosphere and create irregularities. In this case, it can literally manipulate the weather, causing rain, fog, hail, tornadoes, hurricane, and much more. So how does this tie in? It pretty much answers almost every question, present and future, of zombies. The dense fog in between stops at Green Run is being manipulated by HAARP. If we could eventually get there, maybe we could cleanse the level, making the clouds disappear and lifting the fog. If you look towards where HAARP is supposedly located, you can see above there is no clouds and the sun is brightly shining above. HAARP is also formed to create powerful signals to communicate with deeply submerged submarines, and the same signals they use for that are located in your brain. So could we come to the conclusion that zombies are controlled by HAARP as well? Not only that, could we conclude that Richtofen is using the device to clock into someone's brain in the group, or for any group of that matter? Stu is just Richtofen's guinea pig and tapping into his brain frequencies using the power of HAARP. What about controlling the Earth? HAARP has the potential of creating massive earthquakes, huge shifts in tectonic plates, and slabs embedded in the Earth. This is the reason that magma flows in Green Run. HAARP creates a massive earthquake at one point, exposing the Earth's mantle, and creates those pain-in-the-ass cracks we play in Green Run Transit. Even Jimmy Zielinski, the creative director of Treyarch, hints this in the latest update in his biography. He posts a link to a Wikipedia page explaining seismic activities with slabs in the Earth that can only be stirred by high-frequency waves. HAARP is being used, and it's the key to everything. Not only that, HAARP is being used to power the death beam shown in Nuketown. The 4 beams coming from the powerful death ray is HAARP giving signal and powering it. Now, what are we drilling or beaming into? I have no idea, but it is theorized that the death ray is in Nuketown, cloaked by the huge plume of smoke in the level. This is factual because in the loading screen, you see the jet fighter's visor reflecting a huge plume of smoke in his visor. HAARP is also tied into every communication device attached to a navigational table. The power spire in the crop field in Green Run is a significant object that is being powered by HAARP. Not only that, in Die Rise, the satellite tower is communicating back to HAARP and being powered as well. HAARP will be our finale. we go back to where we started in the end, I theorize we will complete the real Easter egg in Rio in Transit by proceeding to the HAARP research facility and unlocking its secrets. Yes, I did say the real Easter egg because the Tower of Babel achievement never rewards you. You never receive all your perks. You don't get anything. Why? It's because we have yet to find the true Easter egg in that level, but when we reach HAARP is when we will be fully rewarded. This is DJ signing off, and I'll see you in Gakona, Alaska.
The Zombie Research Team. Follow the research on Twitter at Bashar Zanal. Subscribe now.